Hey everyone, I had a suggestion in the comments to do a versus video between these two guitars and I thought it was a good idea. So in this video, I'm going to compare the differences between the $160 AliExpress Yngwie Stratocaster and the $300 Squier Vintage Modified. Both of these guitars are completely stock, other than me changing the pickup cover plastics. I'm just going to blaze through some differences here and then we'll do a sound comparison. I'll play both of the guitars back to back and you can hear what they sound like. Headstock wise, Squier spaghetti logo, CBS correct headstock shape, vintage tuners that you can poke the string down in. This headstock shape is off. You see this notch right here? Fenders don't have that. Still got the spaghetti logo, but it's not placed properly. This should be curved and this logo be down more, I'm pretty sure. On the AliExpress, you can see things like this tuner is off center. And this is real common because I've seen the same fifth tuner like this on a bunch of these. You're gonna have a scallop fretboard with the AliExpress. This one's not scalloped. Fret wire wise, the Squier has a little bit bigger frets and they're taller frets, even though it doesn't even matter on this because it's scalloped. AliExpress has 22 frets. Squier Vintage Modified has the 21. The fingerboards are different, of course. Yngwie's got a maple. This is Indian Laurel. I didn't have my other vintage white here, or I could have compared the colors to see vintage white against vintage white. So that's vintage blonde versus the vintage white. Little things are off on the AliExpress. Like look here, this just kind of goes to a point curved off this way, whereas this one doesn't. Stuff like that. When I'm playing this guitar, it just doesn't seem proportionate for some reason. A lot of what throws it off is that headstock, man. They shouldn't have cut that notch in it. Here's what the back of the guitars look like. Both have a skunk stripe. I've said in previous videos that this AliExpress skunk stripe looks fake. It's actually not. It's actually a skunk stripe, even though it is a maple cap and they didn't have to put that there. Here's the back of the AliExpress. Got the Fender neck plate. Squier Vintage Modified has the Squier neck plate. Okay, I'm going to do some sound comparisons. It's going to switch back and forth between the two guitars. I'm not going to be really doing any talking, and you can just hear the differences between the guitars. Alright, so which one of these do I like better? To be honest with you, neither one. Because this technically isn't a real Stratocaster. This is if you're really broke and want to play something. If you just got out of prison and you're on the streets and you want to play something, grab that AliExpress. This guitar here that's discontinued with the Indian Laurel. The Indian Laurel's got a real trebly, crumbly, brittle sound to it. It's hard to describe, but it's a brittle, unpleasant sound this Indian Laurel has for this fingerboard. The vintage white one with the black pickups and the rosewood, that is the one to get. So if your budget is under $500, I would get the vintage white, Squier vintage modified, black pickups, rosewood fingerboard. Because I don't like either of these guitars. Oh, anybody want to buy some guitars? I have like a bunch of them I probably need to sell and then just get one good one. Alright, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hopefully this comparison video was of some help. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you get notified when I upload, which is on Fridays, and I go live for a guitar hangout, jamming stuff. So yeah, everybody take it easy. Have a good weekend. Later.